What's the number one tip you would give people for planning a webinar?
I have a pretty specific process, and I don't use it every time, but when I do, it always ends up being the best webinar. And what I do is I try to imagine, and even better, if I can find somebody who is my target audience, right, the demographic, somebody that I want to talk to. And generally, what I'll do is I'll grab a nice drink and I'll sit down with the person and I'll start trying to explain to them why they need what I'm selling. And I'll record that conversation, right? And this is a process I use with clients too. I'll just have them interview, I'll interview them like this, and I try to get to the root of so what. So I'm answering that question, so what, when it comes to my product or service, because you may think that your product's the best thing in the world. So when you break down the benefit of it, the next question is always so what. So webinars are great. The first question Mike asks, so what? Why? Why are they great? So you want to keep going down that path, answer that question, and once you get to the point where you're kind of the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, you're like, that's so what. So that's the benefit of the benefit. That's the structure I like to start with. Like, really, what is the meat of the problem we're trying to solve conceptually with our product, and how can we transfer that into the message of our webinar? So literally, I'll record that, get it transcribed, and that becomes the foundation for the content of my webinar, because it is a conversation with the people that are on the call. It may not be like legit them replying, but a lot of times it is. The communication actually helps a lot. But I'll transcribe that foundation of 8,000 words or so becomes the outline for the webinar. Turn those into slides, and you have a great webinar for any kind of product because it's a conversation.